freaking Loki, you know that?
Hello, everyone. We're back for another podcast.
Welcome to Game and Movie Year, the only game and movie year you can watch because the Oscars and
Because-
Keely sucks.
Because we have the right choices.
Wait, okay, hold on a sec. Didn't that actually get me him trolling him, and basically, you're a freaking Loki, you know that? Did it? Or... Yeah, whatever.
And that will do for this year's Game and Movie of the Year. This is a very short one. I hope you like the start. It'll be shorter next time.
Okay, so
I just need to get a list of
I got the list of games.
You just made the list.
he's got them on the list. So we're doing games first, right?
Yeah, we're doing games now. So basically, what is going to happen is we made a list of nominated games for this year.
So are we working backwards or forwards in time?
We're going
figure it out.
We're going to go with 2024. Okay?
So backwards in time.
Yeah. But right now,
2025 has just started, so...
we're literally just doing 2024. We're not doing all of this.
Yeah, anyway.
But anyway, so basically what's going to happen is that we talk about each nomination we've all made. We talk about what we think what we think about this game and such, and then afterwards we each say which we think will be game of the year, and then same thing with movie. So, are you guys ready? Are you fired up?
And do you want to lay the ground rules for this ranking?
You know, I have my own rules, but these guys are probably not going to follow rules. So basically,
I think we need a common rules.
yeah, there's one rule we all have to follow though. When it comes to games or movies that have a different release date, we're going to go with the release date.
Its earliest release date.
Yeah, its earliest release date. So Puss in Boots 2, even though it released here in 2023, we're going to have to count it as movie in 2022.
Yeah.
The other rule is, this is more of a personal rule that I'm not sure if the others are actually going to follow all, but I don't think remakes or remasters count unless the game is actually different. It's like say Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate should be Game of the Year.
I mean, this is my take on the rule. If the game was remade from the ground up, then it counts.
I don't really say it that way because then it could just play the exact same. So then it's just the same game, just prettier graphics now.
My criteria for a good remake is that as long as it's an improvement over the original and that it improves stuff that needed to be improved, then it can count.
Honestly, I think me and Retro just have different rules to you guys.
But anyway, those are pretty much the rules. So, first up on that list is Tekken 8. What do you guys think? I haven't played it.
It's, good.
It's a good fighting game.
Yeah, it's fine. I like the game, but it's not. I don't think it's much game of the year. It's a good fighting game though.
When it comes to my nominees for 2024, my top games are Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload.
Let's go them one at a time though. Don't list the whole...
But wouldn't that take more time?
This is our first video, so this is where we can actually figure out what will work and what will
Yeah,
not.
but we don't want to just name...
Can I go now, please? So anyways, my nominees for 2024 are Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload, and Sonic X Shadow Generations. My pick would probably be Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I like the story, and I like the RPG gameplay. Persona 3 Reload is a close second, but if we want to count remakes out, I'll just go with Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, but let's discuss each game anyway.
So, Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth?
And that's the next one. Yeah, what do you guys think of that game? Do you think...
I haven't played it myself.
Haven't played it, so...
Oh,
no.
sorry, you're the only one who's played it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, even though I haven't played it, if the last Yakuza Like a Dragon is anything to go by, I'd say it's probably would be a pretty worthy game of the year.
Yeah.
Based off not playing it at all. New Game Plus being paid DLC is stupid though.
Yes.
Yep.
Goddamn so stupid. That probably I wouldn't say that would disqualify that by that much, but so stupid.
Yeah. The main game is good though. I enjoyed my time with it, and I love the. It's one of my favorite styles of RPGs where you get to move where it's like you move around and you attack the enemies from the right angle, and the reason I like it more than Live Alive is because it's easier to understand. Sorry.
Pour some water, Brian. You're gonna cry.
Nah, that's you, Retro.
Oh yeah, because apparently I like Live Alive now.
No, because Spyro's trash.
Anyway,
Spider-Man 3.
anyway,
Trash.
next game is Princess Peach Showtime. And
What about Persona 3 Reload?
I haven't. Okay, to be completely honest, a lot of the games this year I haven't played much of, so I might not really have much to comment about.
I mean,
So
I think it's like one or two games.
Should we just talk about our top game in that case?
I thought those are the top games in general. Like the whole point of it was to talk about the nomination and then decide which we'd think of it, rather than.
We're really prepared for this, aren't we?
I thought you were.
Hey, this is the thing. This is first episode. This means we can learn from this episode
Yes.
and then figure out how to approach it later on in the future.
So, what do you think of Princess Peach Showtime? I wouldn't say I would call it game of any year, if I'm gonna be honest. It seems like
it's good, but I
yeah.
don't really have much experience with it, and not to mention,
Yeah, I think I
it's
was.
just does seem like a good game. Just
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's game of the year, but it's definitely good. I think we really should have probably went through the list more and knock out the choices that we wouldn't really consider game of the year. Like again, Princess Peach is good, but
Yeah, who put that one down? I mean, suppose maybe it was like early on when the list was
Yeah,
made.
probably. early
Yeah.
on the list.
Yeah, maybe we should have probably maybe we should have added the games towards the end, because otherwise we get going to the bottom of the barrel kind of games.
Okay.
I will say it has great style though.
Yeah.
And the gameplay's not too bad, but I don't know.
Then there's Persona 3 Reload, like I said. So
Oh wait, did we skip that? Sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry about that.
something I probably should have mentioned in the end of the year video. I will say, while I haven't played too much of the original, I can kind of see where people are coming from that the remake doesn't exactly capture the spirit of the original, because the gameplay is literally Persona 5, which kind of robs it of its identity, but I like having control over my party members more than having to decide what I want the party members to do and risk them doing something stupid.
that is very much a big improvement over it because, like, I mean, the only way you could do it is in Persona 3.
Portable.
Yeah, exactly. That I just forgot what the name was.
And the most current version of Portable has AI upscaling.
Yeah.
I mean, with that one at the end of the day, we're gaming with something like that. I think it's been used since from a very long time ago. It's not.
but
it's not.
But because it's a visual novel game, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's only in the backgrounds though, not the.
Yeah, the backgrounds. The portraits still look fine, but the backgrounds look pretty messy in some areas.
I don't think it's like generated AI or anything like that. But
it just automatically upscales.
Yeah.
But
sort
not
of
really
thing.
in a good way.
Yeah, it's like they put it through the AI upscaler, but don't bother to tweak it to make it look.
It's not as bad as the AI that probably everyone on the internet is used to seeing right now, but it's usually not a very great way of using it if Sonic Colors Ultimate is anything to go by with the cutscenes.
Yeah, and speaking of Sega DLC, I recently bought the Persona 3 Reload DLC, all of it, because it was on sale, and I was feeling the itch to play it again, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well buy the DLC. When am I ever gonna, when else am I gonna buy it? So, I bought the Season Pass, and that freaking DLC pack that includes extra costumes, like, why isn't that part of the Season Pass? Like, isn't the whole point of a Season Pass to have all the content together so you can just buy it all at once? Sega.
Either way, it's just I would say I haven't played too much myself, but it definitely looks more like worth actually talking about here as an actual remake, because it feels like it actually does more than other remakes. Like,
Yeah.
changes up the gameplay and adds a bit more improvements onto it, as well as, making those visuals looking different. Although, one negative I would say is that some cutscenes just did look better on the original. Like, I have to admit, like, there are some cutscenes that are done in the anime style, and then they're just done in the real engine.
Yeah, so some of the cutscenes that are done in the Real Engine, I think they're pretty cool, but I can see where people are coming from that the anime cutscenes might have looked better.
And I think like add a bit more impact to it.
I think both are kind of impactful, but I'll have to watch them back to back to get a full comparison. Say, because again, I haven't played much of the original game, so
Yeah, I would definitely say that as well. Though there's also the voice cast being changed.
I will say this: Fuka's English VA is much better than the original. Like, no offense to the original English VA, but she did. It's like she had no voice direction at all. Like when you fight the Grim Reaper, she's like, "It's death. Get out of there."
Huh. Is that? I think I remember who voiced her in the original, but I'm not sure if I pronounced her name wrong, though. But like, I guess I can't say much about it. I think it looks fine, but I can't really add too much comments onto it either.
I mean, I know I'm not going to be able to say much as someone who hasn't played the game. When it comes to the whole my personal remake rule, I'm not sure how much of a remake it is, like how close it is to original or not. So I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Because it's gonna be pretty hard for me to say, oh, this is game of the year. I haven't played it, but it's game of the year. But it seems like, but as a game, it seems like a pretty good game. But I can tell, I think I will prefer Persona 5 a bit more.
Yeah, I also prefer it as well. I just like Persona 5's characters and style more.
Persona 5 needs more Yuri Lowenthal though.
Yeah, well, Yuri Lowenthal is in Reload in smaller roles. Oh, and Joker is in it as well.
Yeah.
He literally asks the main character, "Hey, did you go to school with Yukari?"
Anyway, so where's the list gone? No.
Alright, next up is Astrobot.
Astrobots. Now, I am willing to see if there's a game that personally might be best, that I might consider getting a year over Astrobot. But as it stands, Astrobot's just so goddamn much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna call it quickly and early, but like, I think that will be my number one nominee here.
Yeah. That would probably be the top, but I'm willing to hear all the rest of the game as well. But it is just fun.
Yeah, I haven't beaten it myself, but from what I played, it is peak.
If there was like enough of 3D Mario game alongside it, I probably would say Mario will beat it because of my bias. But honestly, I just love 3D platformers, especially when you collect stuff. It's just so much fun, and the gimmicks are actually really fun. There isn't a gimmick that I dislike at all, and even the speedrun levels are pretty cool. Which apparently they're making another one. I thought that was going to be the last one, but nope. And that Christmas level is just so much fun.
Oh yeah, and imagine if someone played Astrobot and got spoiled the end of God of War 2018 from it.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll notice that, but imagine that complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there should be an Easter egg in Astrobot where they have the Statue of Liberty destroyed, and one of them just like punch in the sand.
No.
You're maniacs!
I think, but yeah, I want to play more of it. I just need to play more of it because I need to beat it.
Play more.
I know.
We got other games to play!
I mean, there's that Stellar Blade game as well I had to play.
I haven't played that, so like I said, no comment.
Oh? Yeah, what?
What?
Okay, we exclude him. Okay, he's excluded from nominating any games.
Not you!
Hey, you didn't play Astrobot. That's a sin. That's a sin of 2024.
Not everyone is interested in certain games here, okay?
You will play it.
You will play it, my child.
Well, not everyone's interested in Warhammer.
Yeah,
Next game before we kill each other.
Okay, how many of you guys played Zelda Echo of Wisdom?
Nope.
Not me. I think you have, right?
Yeah, I have it. I don't know. Like, it's a good game, but like,
Disqualify it.
I think it's just the combat. Really, it's like
Yeah.
you don't really fight the enemies until you get a power up.
Yeah, if you.
But you more or less just pull in a bunch of objects and using the enemies to kill enemies.
Yeah, if you don't consider it good enough to be as good as the other games on the list, then just disqualify it.
I mean, it is the first game to actually have Zelda as the main character, but what do you mean by that?
The first.
First official Nintendo game made.
Yes.
Technically, the CDI games were official.
Oh
Yeah.
boy! I'll go grab my stuff.
It's not even that one either.
I don't
it's the
really-
other two.
I don't know much about Zelda.
I'm
okay?
so hungry. I can eat the dongo or whatever it's called.
Look, either way, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, it's good, but I don't really know. But I need to. Not only do I need to play more of it to get a better idea of it. I have played it. I at least played about 2 hours of it. I will say that much. But I just think it's not exactly like Pete. Oh my god, this is actually gonna really sound so bad now. I still need to play Stellar Blade, but anyway. But look, it's like, unfortunately, it's kind of similar to Princess Peach's game. It just doesn't seem like a kind of game for Game of the Year, if that makes sense.
Did you put that game in the list?
Which,
Zelda.
yeah, I did.
He being the only one who played it, it's pretty obvious he's probably the one who put it there.
I think.
Bit odd to put it in though. That's
Look. I was wanting to see if we could talk about it a bit more, but then I don't really think we could.
Eh.
But
Well,
I think we could talk more about Shadow, though.
Sonic X Shadow Generations. That is one of the games that could probably beat Astro Bot. Even if I solely focus on Shadow Generations.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to say yes, but something's really telling me I would put Shadow Gens in a similar tier to the Zelda and Peach game.
Really?
It's just like the thing.
that low?
I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's pretty good. It's just the problem is I think it's kind of short.
I mean,
Shadow Gens is really short of a game. Like,
I would,
I mean,
very
it's-
good, but
it's-
like.
It's short, but it's very good.
yeah, I would say it's. I mean, that is a worthy argument for it not getting the very top, but as the same as Zelda and Princess Peach, seriously?
Look, I'm not trying to be against it. It's just I don't know if I would put it on the. But I mean, like, Shadow Gens is like part of two things: Sonic Generations and the.
Yeah, that is true. But if I focus, that is true, and I still stick with my rule. But even if I solely focus on Shadow Generations, and yes, it is very short, but I don't know. From the little I played of Princess Peach, I'd say I still put Shadow Generations alone much higher than
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Like, they're definitely higher than them, but I don't know if I would put them in the same tier as Astrobot or
I
some
mean,
of the
not.
other games.
I mean, I'd say it's,
That's what I was really
personally,
saying.
I would say
Honestly,
maybe
I played
close.
more of Shadow Generations than Astrobot.
Yeah, I will say I'm not too sure if I would actually put it above Astrobot. I still need to think about it, but close. It's got to be close enough.
Yeah.
Again, even if I do just
Yeah,
focus
it's
on
very
the side.
freaking good. Like, you want to know the reason why I prefer Shadow Generations over Sonic Generations?
Why?
There's no classic Shadow.
Imagine if it was the Sonic Shadow costume in Fun Superstars.
But yeah, while there is 2D levels in Shadow Generations, you're still boosting.
Yeah, it's still modern Sonic. I will say I still enjoy classic Sonic, and I think I like both. I'm not sure.
I like classic Sonic, but I like modern Sonic way more.
Yeah, that being said, though, if they did, it'd be a terrible idea. But if they did put in classic Sonic in Shadow Generations, I say I would look forward to them improving having to improve physics from
Or a more-
Superstars.
Or a more accurate guess, Retro would freak the fuck out again
I just have
and
to
get
say,
Sonic Forces flashbacks.
I honestly just think maybe there could have been a few more
Oh,
levels.
because
Shadow
of the
Gens.
Sunset Heist.
Would have been just nice if there was a few more levels on Shadow Gens, really.
Yeah.
Might have considered it more, but it's a great game. But I just don't know, like, I'm gonna stay stance on but I'm gonna stick with Astrobot as my nominee. I think I can understand your arguments about Xiaogen. It's definitely better than the other 2 games that I talked about that's on the low tier, but I just don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm just not sure.
I was actually possibly gonna consider maybe slightly higher than Astrobot until you reminded me about the short time, which is probably the only thing that may not put it above Astrobot, maybe. But honestly, it's a very close second, maybe so far. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, X? Shadow Generations.
I think it's pretty good. I'll probably have it second.
Second, well, I suppose we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's next on the list.
Well,
Okay.
we didn't talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I don't care.
Well, come on, Retro, you could talk about
I would say it's actually it's a big back and forth with Shadow Generations at least. Mostly because I would say it's much longer, but it is a bit of this. It does have a similar feeling to the original. I mean, not the original. The remake thing, where it's kind of like, yeah, it's like there's a main linear story, and then you got a bunch of side stories that you can just easily ignore. But if you do them for quite a while, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like one area side missions, line for the main mission, another big area for side missions, another line. It's kind of got that feeling, but as a hack and slash RPG, it is honestly really good. And I will say it's not in the same boat of remakes because the only part that's remade is really the story. Somewhat. And I suppose the setting, gameplay wise, it is a very different game.
Is it better than Persona 5 Strikers?
I have not played Persona 5 Strikers yet.
Because you said hack and slash beat RPG.
Yeah, I will say this. I say this already, and I'm gonna say it again. I've not played Persona 5 Strikers yet, but this game on Final Fantasy VII Remake is honestly a really good game because again, it also uses the RPG stuff really well because in the original it had this active time battle system where you had to wait for this bar to fill up before you can make a move, and you had to be fast on making your moves because otherwise, the longer you take, the more your enemies will attack you as well.
It's kind of like normal turn-based combat in like Yakuza, but like you have to actually move. You gotta think fast, quickly, because if you don't make any moves, you're just a sitting duck.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say, but as someone who actually played, I didn't get Rebirth, but I have played the remake of Final Fantasy VII, and I have played Persona 5 Strikers. I can say with actually more confidence, Final Fantasy VII Remake is actually better than Persona 5 Strikers. Don't at me. Because I don't know how to say this, but like, how did Koei Tecmo and Atlus just fuck it up? Because like, I mean, I think me and Silver have best said it, but maybe not online, but like, we've said it more than enough times to say that Strikers is not fun to play.
Yeah, it's like it tries to mix the RPG stuff with a hack and slash, and they just don't mesh well together. It's like the SP system should have been like a cooldown system, like in God of War.
Actually, I forgot I wasn't done earlier when I was talking about how. So basically, that's what it was in the original. Well, in 7, basically you're still able to like hacking slash like normal, but when the bar fills up, you can use these RPG moves. Like you could do a powerful attack or a spell or use an item, and depending on how full the bar is, you can use only certain items. But while you're waiting, you still get to attack and dodge, and depending on what you do, will fill up the bar a bit more. So it's when you're going through the options of what moves to do, time actually slows down a lot. But you still have to think fast because stuff can still happen.
Yeah, but like. Strikers, best put. Persona 5 Strikers has only one good thing going for it, and it's definitely the story.
And the music.
Yeah, I mean, that's natural for Persona, but I mean... I don't know what my point was going
Yeah,
there.
if I'm not enjoying the gameplay, then why should I play further?
I will say, when it comes to the whole argument of, ultra-realistic games in RPGs and anything, but honestly, with games like... with Final Fantasy VII Remake and God of War, they're actually done pretty good because it's not just the graphics. Although I will say for PlayStation 4, it does look pretty good.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is honestly really fun.
Yeah.
It also has a whole walking so the game can load faster kind of stick.
I will just say that, just to finish my point, that at least you have options, and at least, again, time does slow down, and it does feel like there's a challenge, and there is the limit breaks as well in Remake.
And at least, and God of War's gameplay is at least engaging, and there's the puzzles and the weapons the weapons during the combat kind of keeps you thinking and figuring out what's the best moves to use in combat, and
I will say
and
this,
the puzzles make you use your brain.
I will say this, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth do not have puzzles. Oh yeah, and also there is one thing, like, you know how you can go to your different party members, and when you're not using them, they automatically fight. I still think it was a missed opportunity not to have some sort of multiplayer mode with that. Even if it's like a little brother kind of multiplayer. Come on!
Yeah, but with Striker, it's like the best words is to cut. Just the best words to describe it is like it's just like the magic system. It's like the MP system, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the fact is like you can use it any time, but like it feels like these enemies just. No, actually, no. It's not the MP system. It's the level up system. That's the problem I have. Like leveling up in Final Fantasy VII, it at least feels like, even though those battles are long, it at least feels like you still have a chance, even if you're losing or not. You know, it feels like you have a chance. But with
that's another thing I like compared to original RPG, because with original RPG you have less of a chance. Well, this one, if you're skilled enough of with the action, you can still potentially keep going, but you don't have much chance, but you have better chance than waiting your turn.
Yeah, but then in Strikers, it's more like you're mandatory to grind up, and grinding up in battle is just not fun actually, because
if the combat's not fun, then grinding ain't fun.
Like the gameplay should be fine, but like, what do I got? Oh, I have this NPC system that just keeps going down faster than my dinner. I just don't know. It's just like
You bring this to my dinner.
It's just not fun. If it's not fun, why should I bother playing it anymore? And it's one reason why I sold my Persona 5 Striker copy, because it just wasn't fun.
So after that, Persona 5 Strikers wrapped.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just making my point saying that I think Final Fantasy VII Remake actually does the RPG and action combat so much better than Atlus and Koei Tecmo's attempt.
Alright.
That's about it.
Yeah, when it comes to being better or worse than Shadow Generations alone, it is a tricky one, but I would say I suppose it wouldn't matter to ask about beats them both, but I would say it is impressive how I can consider Final Fantasy game to be almost as good as a Sonic game. Forces, no.
Alright, that's it.
Next
Go ahead.
game.
What?
Oh,
Go ahead, it's yours, because there's only one more game left to talk about.
Yes. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. And I love that. I love it. It's pretty cool to sorry, if I'm...
take two!
on.
It's pretty good playing it. I have a lot of fun with it. It has an interesting, engaging story. It has interesting characters and all that. It's pretty good. I like it. I would say it's my number one for game of the year, I guess.
What gameplay is it again? Sorry.
It's a third-person shooter.
Like the Pixel one, or?
No,
that's first person. Third person.
Oh right, sorry.
You're being a split
Ratchet-
of Marvel Rivals.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
Sorry, I misheard it as first person shooter. Sorry.
Yeah.
But third person shooter.
Yep.
I mean, as much as I would like to talk about Marvel Rivals, none of us played it, so I think we can.
Apparently, since TikTok's banned in America, so is Marvel Rivals.
Wait, what?
I saw it post, so I don't know.
Well,
How does that make any sense?
I think it's a similar company or something like that.
well, once I play, Well, when it comes, basically one of the things I also did, like I think I said in our end of the year 2024 video, is I made one of the a lot of the Space Marines colors be that of Samus Aran. So.
So, is there anything unique about the gameplay, or is it just a regular third-person shooter?
Well, you have melee weapons, and you have a couple of different weapons as well from 40k universe.
I hate that I'm thinking about Overwatch.
It's also
That's a first-person shooter, but sure.
well, there's also the thing with the enemies. The Tyranids are basically swarm-like, so to speak, basically like a zombie-ish.
Maybe you're thinking of Team Fortress 2 Retro, because that's where you can actually change weapons.
Oh no,
Because-
I wasn't thinking that, but in fact I didn't even know there was melee weapons in Team Fortress 2.
There is no melee weapons in Overwatch, really, because, like, every character only has one weapon.
I swear
There's only 2 characters who have melee weapons, though, really.
Hi, I'm Rachel Maybe. Can you tell I don't play these kind of games?
Yeah, there's only, like, I think 2 or 3 characters who have melee weapons in Overwatch. That's about it.
What game am I thinking about then?
Although
Oh, maybe Marvel Rivals, because I've been
Okay.
hearing that they've been having a lot more
No.
melee characters.
Actually,
though.
a funny thing, in Space Marine 2, you can have a choice of having your Marines be with helmets or without helmets. The funny thing when playing the campaign is that a lot of cutscenes, they're without a helmet, and yet into gameplay, they have the helmets on. So it's like, I'm just joking, like they're like constantly taking the helmets on and off.
Cool.
So, is that all the games of 2024?
That
Yeah.
would be all the games, but there is one game that I have recently played that came out in 2024. I'll just make it quick and brief. Metaphor Fantasio.
Oh, yeah, that one.
It's pretty good so far from what I played. It's like Persona, but not exactly. But I'm digging the art style and setting. That's as much as I'll say.
That's gonna be the same. That's gonna be the same because I think it's just the 2 of us are gonna need to play more of it.
Yeah.
Alright,
And I would like to talk about how Stellar Blade is great, but need more time with it.
fine.
Yeah.
So the nominations are Tekken 8, Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload, Princess Peach Showtime, Astrobot, Zelda Echo of Wisdom, Final Fantasy VII Rebuff, Shadow Generations, and
Warhammer.
Warfarmer.
Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, that's...
and our Game of the Years are Lucario Yax,
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Shimura Brian.
Can you wait for me?
Wait, okay.
Go to him next.
Snake Cell 3000.
Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Oh.
And Knuckles.
And mine is Astrobot. Shimura, please wrap it up.
Can I give my first and second though? Would that?
If you want.
First will be like the main one, the one I nominate the most. Second will be my second choice.
Go ahead.
Okay, second is definitely gonna go to Shadow. I want to give it first place, I really do, but I just feel like Astrobot is just more. So honestly, it's Astrobot gonna be number 1.
Yeah. So the true Game of the Year is a three-way tie between Astrobot, Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Warfarmer.
Okay.
Wait, is it really though? Because like,
That is it. Those are the true Game of the Years.
Yep. Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is the game of the year of the dragon.
I'm not gonna lie. I was honestly expecting you to say Astrobot.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, but,
I
like,
thought
two
that's what you made
against
it obvious about.
I mean, I
I
get,
mean-
but like, we're definitely not competing, are we?
Oh no,
I haven't beaten the game.
These are the final answers.
Plus, I haven't even beaten the game yet.
I mean,
I
fair,
feel like
fair
it's,
enough. I
it's just a Space Marine, Ichiban,
Actually,
and
no, I'm gonna change my
Astrobot all
vote.
standing side by side.
Wait, what?
And plus,
I'm sorry,
and plus
you're gonna have to
I
change
like
your
I like Shadow Generations more than Astrobot.
Oh, really? Hey, When you
Duh.
when you were trying to wrap it up, you made it sound like that the answer was obvious. So it
mean-
wasn't obvious to me.
I mean-
Okay, hence this whole discussion.
I mean, I'll say this: Astrobot is peak, but I just like Persona 3 Reload, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Sonic X Shadow Generations more.
Fair-
They're
I mean-
more peak.
I mean, fair enough. I'm not arguing with your answer.
I think I'll just change my answer back to Shadow instead, actually.
Too late. How come?
Nah, I just felt like it.
It's our
So-
rules. We nominate what we want.
So is it Astrobot or Shadow?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I just feel like can have a two-way tie.
Unfortunately, no. That's the whole point of talking about the nomination.
Yeah, honestly, it's just. Yeah, I think I'm just not screwed. I mean, I like Astrobot, but I need to play more of it, so I'm just sticking with Shadow then.
Alright, so Shadow Generations, Astrobot, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and
And the Warhammer Farmer Edition.
can you imagine though? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually surprised at how I felt putting Shadow Generations and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth close to Astrobot. I mean, I had a feeling it was gonna win, but I was actually surprised at how close it came for me personally. Especially Final Fantasy VII Remake. When I actually thought about it, I actually thought, oh crap, it's actually a pretty much better game than I thought it was.
Oh boy, we've been talking for 35 minutes.
So, movies.
So yeah, now let's go to movies. Let's go to the lobby.
Well, at least I have more to say now.
And this is the part where I'm going to be the exact opposite this time. You know, in terms of the fact that I'm probably going to be not talking much in the movie department.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So I guess movies wasn't good this year. Last year
It's
for
not.
you.
It's just I don't have really many things to say.
All right.
Alright, so
So let's just talk. I'll just
So-
name out the nominees,
so-
and then you talk about each one.
Transformers Xbox One.
it should have been released for the Xbox One.
Then there's
I
Wild
mean,
Robot.
we could watch it on an Xbox One.
Screw it, let's do it right now.
Oh wait, we don't have an Xbox One because we skipped out on that generation.
Oh!
Right. Then we have the Wild Robot, Sonic Tree, the Garfield movie with Chris Pratt, Inside Out 2, and Deadpool, Wolverine, and Bye Bye.
Wait, let me. Wait, is that all?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
just-
was all that we nominated.
Yeah.
Yep. So go ahead. You guys talk about which one do you want to start with then?
I actually have one I would like to nominate there. Dune.
Wait, I swear we put
Dune.
that. Actually, I swear we put that in there. Where is that? I remember putting that in there.
Maybe it was the end of the year video you're confusing it
yeah.
with.
Oh yeah. Why didn't you add it in? Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
Why you
don't-
talk about Dute, the music that's based off Doom?
I said Dune.
dude?
You know, the trumpet version of
Oh,
that.
the whole trumpet
Oh.
thing.
I'm gonna say this out. Besides Doom Part 2, the only movie on this list I have not seen is The Wild Robot. I unfortunately did not get to see that because I was busy.
That's a
To
really
be
good
honest,
movie.
though, the ones I haven't seen were Inside Out 2, Garfield, and Wild Robot. So
And I know that the only one Shimoda hasn't seen is Doom Part 2, Inside Out 2.
That's it.
That's it. And the only one I haven't seen is Doom Part 2. Anyway,
Which I've seen the most.
so let's start off with Transformers 1. Holy crap, it's really good.
yep, it is.
Yeah,
good.
surprisingly pretty good, despite the trailers doing the exact opposite job.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't find me bad that much, but all I remember was we can't transform now. Oh, now we can transform.
I will give you limited options.
And my yeah, but otherwise, pretty good movie. I like I kind of like it. It's a good
It's a good
origin movie.
It's a
Yeah.
good entry point for those who don't give a crap about Transformers.
Yeah, I would say it's probably the Mario movie done a bit better. I still prefer the Mario movie though. Don't at me.
Of
He's
course,
biased.
I'm biased. I'm biased. Vote for me for president.
You're not Waves of Iron. You know that.
You do a much better job than Bleach Face.
Do you think he watches the anime Bleach?
Of course not. He's not American.
Yeah, but he'd still do a better job.
Anyway, Transform 1 is a really, really good movie. I showed my younger sister the movie through legal means, and she said she found the whole movie a bit confusing. But then again, everybody was talking throughout the entire first half.
No doy.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, so
Why didn't the game tell me what to do? Didn't you tell us once that she was like that when she skipped through the instructions, and then when when the game wanted her to do this, she was like, "How come it didn't tell me it did that?"
I think that was probably with my old sister. I can't remember which game it was in general.
Oh,
Okay, moving on.
I mean, it sounds like that. But yeah, I wish I had. Yeah, it's like the moments are great. They make the emotions very great. I support animation of any kind. Animation is cinema. It's probably better than Michael Bay, which it's a Michael Bay movie, I suppose. Still, yeah, I really enjoy it, and I'm a guy who couldn't give two craps about Transformers.
I guess
Same here.
Yeah, I think the three of us are in the same boat. We outside of this movie, we don't really give a crap about Transformers.
I hope
So good job to the people behind the Transformers 1. They did a damn good
It
job.
deserves more money.
Yeah.
The only Transformers media I ever seen was when seeing a bunch of Transformers die.
Oh yeah, Transformers the movie. Yeah, they basically that was the way for the guys making the toys to bring in new toys. Alright then, these new toys, these are coming in. The old toy, he's again, what would you call it?
I was talking about that one time when. Oh no, I was talking about that one time when Megatron died from a guy named Freezer.
Oh.
Dragon Ball.
That
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, pretty good movie, and I have to say, Chris Hemsworth is actually really good as Optimus. He sounds like Optimus Prime. He doesn't sound like Chris Hemsworth.
He
Yeah,
did a good job
I
at
can-
Octopus.
Yeah, there's still bits where I can hear Thor coming out of him, but yeah, he does a good job.
Can I say it again?
Just say it. Say your speech, Retro. Say your name.
No.
By the way, when I joked about you having
speech.
when I joked about you having Megatron brain rot, that's not me being annoyed of it. It's just every time I hear it, it's like I just think, yeah. He's got fucking over. It's got fucking brain
Yeah, I just knew it. He was just waiting to say the unexpected.
Follow me! Set me free!
and you will never have brain rot again.
Subscribe!
Oh fuck! Do I have Megatron brain rot now?
Oh, cool.
Oh well.
Oh, cool. Kratos' preview is going to come out sometime later today.
I hope Starscream has a bigger role in the next one. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just want one. I got it. So I'm stupid motherfucker.
Anyway,
Do you want more Calendar Man?
Let's show one.
so anything else you want to say, X, or you're good?
It's pretty fantastic to see he both to the rise and fall of both Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to say then. I don't know where to place it yet.
From one robot movie to another.
Yeah, so I definitely would say Transformers 1 is going on the top tier for a moment. Should we put that there right now and then come back to
just
later?
let's slide the image up there. And now, The Wild Robot. It's honestly a really good movie.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's only us two that who watched it, right?
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
it
I need
was
to watch it again. Though.
Yeah. It was a surprisingly really good movie.
I mean, it's probably the only good DreamWorks movie that came out this year, really.
Yeah.
I mean, DreamWorks had a great year, if that makes sense. And by great year, you know exactly what I mean.
But I'd say I really enjoyed I like the connection between the robot and the duck, and also I also like just some of the other bits. I can't really remember.
I mean, I honestly have to say that is it Emma is her name, or is it? I can't remember the robot's name. It's just
Let's call her Emmy
yeah,
from Metroid Dread.
like she's just like. It's honestly interesting how she gained more autonomy as it went through the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like she actually started to have a soul,
Yeah.
even if it's still weird that. Should we even mention spoilers here?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I have a child. That is a lot to take in. Oh, whatever. Oh, I have it anyway. I want to watch it again.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Mark Hamill's in the movie.
Yeah, he's a goddamn bear.
Yeah, there's a goddamn bear, and Mark Hamill's the voice of it.
Mark Hamill as Atreus.
When I hope he gets casted for the next God of War.
Yeah, Atreus is now an adult and he's played by Mark Hamill.
Yeah. So, and Ian the Fox character was also kind of good as well.
Yeah, I really like how they did that. They didn't like. I didn't feel like they dumbed it down in any way. Same for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's honestly interesting how like the movie kind of starts with her being lonely a bit, but slowly over time she's actually getting friends. The power. She's getting friends. Like
Yeah.
I mean, again, honestly, a pretty good movie, but I don't know. It's just what I call. I think it's just the art style I really like. I really like the art style, and
The art style's good, but I don't think the art style really takes my attention that much. It's mostly the
it's
story for me.
it's pretty good, but I would just say I don't know if I would call it. Would I say? Just honestly gonna ask. Do you think
Yeah,
it would
I'm
be?
getting pretty hungry.
Would you put it top tier, or where would you put it? Because like I don't know where to put it.
I would put it probably below Transformers 1, honestly, but
It's a
still,
good movie, though.
It's still up to honestly, there was a lot of great movies, so it's
Well, on the list we watch it. That doesn't mean we watch it.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't watch every MCU movie, really.
No.
But then again, it's the MCU. It's been kind of dropping quality ever since Avengers Endgame happened. Not to say and Avengers Endgame's bad, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Of course, with the exception of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy 3
Yeah.
and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Well, you want to talk about Deadpool versus Wolverine right now?
Actually, since Silva is gone, what other movies should we talk about next? Inside Out 2. No, wait. I watched it with him. It's you I didn't watch.
What about Dude?
Yeah, Dudes 2.
Did he actually watch it with you? or
No, he watched it by himself.
Actually, I watched it with my dad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but like,
Dune
I'm just
Part
asking
2.
if Silver did.
Silva didn't watch it, I know that much.
Okay, then go ahead.
Okay, Dune Part 2, that is it is a really good movie. It has the story is good with its characters being interesting and seeing how once noble and kind-hearted man become a great villain in the near future. He's basically Paul Atreides is basically your whole deconstruction of prophet or hero or whatnot. If he's a fallen hero, if you will.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So he's basically he getting revenge for the fall of House Atreides against the Harkonnen, but then he's going to go into war with the other great houses. He's at the ending. Apologies for the spoilers, but
I'm gonna forget about it in about 5 minutes.
yeah,
I probably just forgot what you just said there about Dude.
yeah.
Yeah, who even is this guy? I barely remember him. Anyone remember that meme?
Yeah, but I like it. It's a pretty fantastic. It's a fantastic movie, I would say.
Okay.
Definitely give it to fans who are fan of sci-fi stuff and fan of the first Dune.
The question.
Better or less than Transformers 1?
I might think on it.
Just like, would you put it in the same tier as Transformers 1, or would you not?
The more I think on it, the more I feel like I think it's maybe better than Transformers 1.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
That's
Damn.
unexpected.
Yeah. I mean, then again, we don't know the movie, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we know?
Yeah.
Oh, a second.
Man, if we can only talk about Garfield.
Hurry up!
Oh man, if we could only talk about Chris Pratt as Garfield.
Yeah.
Actually, a funny thing though, if I were told, the guy who plays Paul Atreides also played Willy Wonka.
Which one?
In the new one? Or?
Yeah, new one.
Huh.
Oh yeah, no
I
wonder
still
why.
can't believe I watched Disney's Wish over Wonka. I'm such an idiot!
Oh, but wait. I figured it out though. There's one thing we did miss about 2024 that we didn't talk about though.
What?
Oh wait, did we talk about it? Maybe in the end of the year, but I might as well mention it one more time. The Wonka scandal.
We didn't talk about it.
No, no.
Yeah, I think we did talk about it last year.
Yeah, we did.
It's a funny thing.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Look, we have, like, the other ones we have is ones that Silver's watched with us, remember?
so we need his opinion on it too.
Silver! I love you!
I just
What was his opinion on Garfield again?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
I just feel like, should we just talk about Garfield for a few seconds and then...
Yeah, let's just talk about stuff without him.
You probably won't care about Chris Pratt as Garfield,
Yeah,
though.
he'll come back to that later. Alright, so what's this next one on this? What's the second one on the list? Because I know Doom was the last.
Doom was on the last on the list, but
Yeah.
there was Deadpool versus Wolverine.
I thought that was. Is that second? Oh, that the next one is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but
We are gonna wait for him on that one.
okay. What's after Sonic 3 then?
Garfield.
Garfield. Let's talk about Garfield.
Let's just talk about Garfield.
Alright, Garfield, I'm not gonna lie, it's a, I do need to watch it again. I do really think it's pretty funny.
I
Not as
just
good.
think it's more of a comedy movie than anything.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I think it's just the main plot for me. I think again, I know you might not agree, but it feels like a wacky adventure with Garfield rather than a Garfield movie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like it's just because Garfield as a character is not exactly easy to work with because, like, maybe not the exact words, but it's just like Garfield is lazy.
Yeah, but then again, I feel like I still think they did it pretty well with the live action movies.
True, it's just, I guess maybe it's just, I guess it's just the art style's good and that's about it. I mean, the movie's nice and all, but I guess Samuel Jackson playing as Garfield's dad who just abandoned him is alright.
Yeah,
Wait, it's played by Samuel L. Jackson.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Honestly, I just think it's really funny.
Yeah, I think it's just more of that movie that is funny, it doesn't really, and it's not trying to do anything else really.
Yeah, I will say Chris Pratt does fit Garfield pretty well.
Yeah, even if there's one line where I think he could have done a little better on two. One or two.
Which line?
I don't know, you know, like that part where he was in the bath?
I need to watch it again.
You've seen it on trailers.
Yeah, I think
The only thing that I will say though, the best moment in the Garfield movie was one simple thing. Monday. Just, I don't know, just the fact that it just, I don't remember the sequence, but I remember that one moment when Garfield was thrown out of the fucking window.
I remember that in the trailer.
It's just like, that was just like, I don't know, maybe that was just the best moment, that was just the best moment for me in general in that movie, and that it was at the very beginning.
Today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, it's just not movie of the year for me, definitely, though.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put that one on the list, but or maybe Silva has something different to say about it.
Yeah.
Next.
Let's see what's next.
But yeah, I think you might enjoy that movie. Next.
Inside Out 2.
Okay, so this is a movie me and Silva watched. So it's honestly a really good movie. You should watch the first Inside Out movie, Shimoda. Get past your fear
What fear?
of the concept. I know it's not actually a fear. I just thought it'd be funny to say it like that.
But isn't Inside Out a ripoff of something else that did a similar concept?
Wait, what?
Yeah, like there was another movie that had a similar idea to Inside Out.
What movie?
I don't remember the movie, but it had like these guys that who were blue.
Smurfs.
No, seriously, no. Like it's like a similar premise to Inside Out, just not. It makes.
Oh wait, I think the movie's called is it like the 2D movie, Disney movie?
It's kind of like a 2D movie. Yeah.
Is it Disney?
I don't know about Disney, but it had that guy from Ghostbusters.
Huh. I think I remember watching maybe a very tiny bit of it, but I don't know anything about the movie.
But it's like similar in a way, like where the characters
Osmosis or something?
I don't know what it is, but I know what I think you're talking
I
about.
don't think it's the same. maybe I just don't know the movie, but I don't think Inside Out 2 is the same as Osmosis.
Yeah, and the nostalgia critic did a bad job reviewing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Inside Out 2 and Garfield are really good. I don't think I would put them as my movie of the year, but they were pretty enjoyable.
Yeah,
How did you figure out we were talking about Inside Out 2 and Garfield?
Duh. It was pretty obvious from your conversations.
Were you eavesdropping on us?
I'm the world's greatest detective of Earth 48.
No, I am the greatest detective, a celebrity.
Anyway, I don't.
You ace defective.
Anyway, I
Then
don't.
die, Yukari.
Anyway, I don't think Inside Out is a rip-off of Osmosis, but
Oh, definitely, I don't say that.
I don't know anything about the movie.
I don't know
It seems
it's a
like one of those things where it seems like one of those different parts of your body kind of things protecting you, like white blood cells or something.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say
At
that.
least that's what I'm guessing. That's what it
I don't
is.
mean to say it's a rip-off. I'm just saying it's similar.
By the way,
Maybe-
did you talk about Sonic 3 yet?
No.
Okay, good.
He said to wait for you.
Yeah, plus, I think it's pretty obvious that
Maybe
But
it's worth talking about.
Yeah,
yes.
it's just one that I like to leave for last.
oh yeah, by the way, you might be surprised by this, but he thinks Doom Part 2 is actually better than Transformers 1. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
but
did I make it sound like that was the first time I heard of it?
I was talking to him.
I know, but I'm surprised why I didn't know why I made it sound like that.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, so Inside Out 2 is I honestly think it's a really, really good movie, though. I
Feels like
think,
an actual natural follow-up to the first one.
honestly,
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much to complain about with Inside Out 2. It's a good follow-up to the first, and a good portrayal of anxiety.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's a probably slightly better than Inside Out 1, but that's a very debatable discussion. I'd say it probably goes into the top tier, probably. I'm not sure where to put it, though. But definitely the top tier. And yeah, I think they did everything pretty well, honestly. Even a little bit of the animation, particularly with anxiety. You know that scene when she's holding a bunch of anxiety memories and you just see her eyes.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, I think it's an overall really well done movie. And you don't have much more to say about them.
Not much. They were fun, enjoyable movies. Definitely in the top 5, but definitely not masterpieces, I guess.
I do. Unfortunately, Disney has taken the wrong lessons from the movie's success. But at least it's better than Lion King.
Lightyear.
Lion King.
Yeah.
2? No, wait, 0. The prequel.
No, I meant
Mufasa.
no, I meant the original live action remake, quote unquote live action remake. It's sold better than that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's next?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
It's so goddamn funny. I will say it's better than Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Sonic 3, this would have been my movie of the year, because, again, as I said earlier in that GTA Let's Play, I'll watch a Marvel movie if it looks interesting or if it looks good.
Yeah, I will say compared to the first two, it does lack a bit in the plot department.
Yeah, it feels more like their excuse to bring back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Yeah, and the location is just dull as crap.
Yeah.
But I will say this, the fan service is very great, even though I don't care about Wolverine that much. And it's just so goddamn funny. I'm Marvel Jesus.
Yeah,
honestly, I think
I'm
it's
going to
just...
Disneyland.
Like Deadpool makes fun of everyone, and also he decapitates people. So what did those people who were, let's say, religious go and see the movie and get offended by it? Like, what were they expecting? It's Deadpool.
But, did they skip out on the first two movie?
motherfucker he meets.
Did they skip out on the first two movie as well?
Probably. I don't know.
Look, honestly, here's the thing. Deadpool is Deadpool. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like people I can understand people might not like his movie style. I mean, you know that guy who talked about Flash, the inconsistency. You know the.
Madvocate.
Did you see? I think I saw a review of his, like him talking about his issues with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
I think I can understand his viewpoint, but I think
it may suffer from similar issues to No Way Home, that it's based on, that it relies on fan service to carry it.
yeah.
As someone who doesn't give much crap about Wolverine, I still think it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And it also has the X-Men stuff, you know.
Yeah, that
And
too.
Fantastic Four.
Basically it's kind of a love letter to the entire Fox era of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, I don't think the Elektra and Daredevil movies, you know, were owned by Fox. I don't know if they were, but like,
I think they were, but
I mean, definitely Blade wasn't because it was owned by Warner Bros.
yeah.
It is weird how the Blade movies were owned by Warner Bros. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, at least Marvel has the rights to still use them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the movie rights at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the point is, like, I can understand his viewpoint there that may be an issue for him, that he feels like it focused too much on the fan service rather than on that. But I think that's fine because I think that's just clear what Deadpool vs. Wolverine is doing. And yes,
Yeah.
I keep saying versus, but you know what? I don't give a fuck.
I
I think it's a good movie, but
Deadpool X Wolverine.
it's good. But I don't know if I would put it top tier. I would just put it like slightly below. It's really good. Just I don't know, like there's two movies that I think do it better. So I would say that, but it's a pretty good movie. It does well with a fan service. Just not the movie of the year for me.
I will say there's a lot of fan service, but it does not get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie's comedy works well enough that that's the main reason I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will say
and I will
again,
enjoy the cameos, especially Gambit.
I will understand if people will say the first two Deadpool movies are better than Wolverine because of the plot, but likelihood is that if you're going to watch a Deadpool movie, chances are you're going to see it for more the comedy than the plot, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have its deep moments, but it does have its deep moments. Deadpool is kind of that character who can work with both,
Yeah.
being both deep and somewhat comical.
Yeah.
It just really depends on how you plan it out, I guess.
Yeah.
It's honestly weird how he is certain. Is it weird for me to say this right now? Because I know this will interrupt the flow of it, but I'm kidding, we're in an hour. We're an hour in. It's not 10 minutes, by the way.
Usually,
No.
so.
It's an hour and 2 minutes.
I know that. Let me finish. 10 minutes of that was talking about Persona 5 Strikers.
Fair enough.
I mean, you brought up RPG hack and slashers, and it just made me think of Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah, honestly, I just felt like I had to I just had to say it. Like, maybe it wasn't relevant, but I don't care. I just had to say it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, just like, is it weird for me to say like Deadpool is basically... No, okay, yeah, you're gonna hate me for this, Retro. Maybe not you, Silver. But he's kind of like Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony.
Ding, 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 ding!
Like, it's just...
And again!
I mean, come on, like, it's just... Pinkie Pie is basically Deadpool, but more family-friendly, and Deadpool is Pinkie Pie, but more violent and much more fucked up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That is the best words to put those two, because
So
they're
basically,
so similar, but yet they are so different at the same time, right?
one is more family friendly-ish. The other is basically perfectly fine with bash into every single goddamn door.
And desecrating Wolverine's grave.
Exactly.
And using his corpse as a weapon.
Stop, you motherfucker!
And the other one fucked it. Weird Al. Yeah, I'm still gonna make the joke about the fact that Pinkie Pie fucked Weird Al in My Little Pony. Because it's true.
The guy who did the Captain Underpants song.
The guy who made a Gangster's Paradise parody. The guy who was also in Gravity Falls. But anyway, yeah. I said my opinion. What about you? Did you two say your final thoughts?
Yeah, I said pretty much. What about you, X?
Yep, it's pretty much a hilarious, funny movie. That's for the fans.
But
Yeah.
which tier do you guys put it in?
I put it in top tier.
Yeah, I'd put it in top tier. I'd probably put it second behind my actual movie of the year.
Yeah, I'll put it in top top tier as well. I would say I'll put it in thinking second probably.
Okay. So you
Interesting.
something.
So
something's
Transformers 1 is going down.
really, except for me and retro, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like though my
But then again, I don't know. I think it was a
feel
big
like-
challenge though
okay,
against Sonic Tree.
Okay, this is probably awkward. It's probably just gonna basically you can probably bash into the rules or something. But I feel like it having in first place be given to 2 movies.
We're not doing that. I'm sorry.
No,
You got-
no,
you got-
don't. Do
yeah,
not.
that's the one.
No.
That is the
No,
one
I mean,
rule
I
you cannot
tried.
break.
I mean, I tried, and it was clear that he didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I know well that no, let's not do that.
Yeah. You gotta use your cranium here. And your hearts, let's be honest. You got,
So anyway, can we talk about Sonic Tree now?
Did he talk about Doom Part 2?
yeah, he
Yeah, I
did.
did. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said it earlier.
Alright.
You said you wanted to leave Sonic 3 to last, right?
Yeah,
That
'cause
is
it's the
last.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the last movie actually to talk about.
Yep.
We didn't talk about it yet.
Oh, okay then. I thought it was some more. But okay, Sonic 3, amazing.
And just gonna say it flat out, aside, it might actually challenge Transformers 1 for me, actually. It's probably the only movie I can actually think of that actually challenges that more.
It's a good mix between fun and drama.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe Sonic 3 second.
Oh my god!
Damn! I mean, I will respect your opinion. There was a lot of good movies, so in all seriousness, I respect your opinion.
Scream it, Jen, and I'm slapping you.
Why slap him specifically?
Because I was writing to say it right.
Yes.
So, I apologize.
I mean, hey, look, I heard.
Ooh.
Look, I was in the middle of these two, so you don't see me going crazy.
Ooh, damn!
But anyway,
I can't wait to hear the final results.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure it is just the one movie I'm saying that's top tier, but I'm not sure. It's really good, and I gotta say, Keanu Reeves does good with Shadow.
Yeah.
The whole movie is really good, and while I did have to think about it with between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, I will say, yeah, Sonic 3 is probably a little bit better. It's not as good as the Illumination Mario movie, but if I was to take my bias out of the picture, it does do slightly better.
Yeah. The Mario movie is good and all, but it's carried by the references.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
And the music.
feel like out of the trilogy, and if you want to put it in the new Mario movie, is probably the one that feels the best paced.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the one Sonic movie that Sonic 3 is the one Sonic movie I could show to someone who isn't a big Sonic fan and they could probably enjoy it. Especially if they like tragic characters like Shadow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, something personally, I think I've noticed what makes the model feel different. The first Sonic model, in the final release, they made him look very cute. While in 2 and 3, they have him like the serious, with bigger feeling eyebrows kind of deal. Like it's kind of similar to Sonic 3 sprites.
Yeah.
You know that feeling?
Yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, it's like Happy Kirby and Angry Kirby. He does have his moments, but it mostly seems to be like serious, angry, cool kind of deal going on more than cute.
Yeah. I mean, I will say though, the only thing that does seem like a bit of a negative though about this movie, gonna have to say it. As much as I don't like saying it, live and learn. Look, I like the track, but Slumpet just did not feel right with it in this version. You know what I mean? You know, like because of maybe it's just because of the composer, really. Maybe that's why.
I feel like Live and Learn is what made the soundtrack good, honestly.
Yeah.
But like something is just off to me for some reason. I don't know what though.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean, Silver?
That being
Is it
said,
just because the composer probably used AI?
I don't know about I'm convinced, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I just prefer the original more. I just prefer the original more.
that would go.
I'm
without
honestly
saying,
just
though.
happy it's in there. I do not approve of the composer's thoughts on AI, but
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just really not sure.
Yeah,
I'll just leave my thoughts on that alone because like
yeah.
the soundtrack's just. Otherwise,
mean-
the soundtrack's just fine.
Here's what I gotta say. as long as music is composed with actual instruments, I'd say that's fine. Like, I guess AI is helpful as a tool, but it's not art.
Yeah.
I'll say when it comes to the soundtrack, the only good bits about the soundtrack is when you get a little bit of the live and learn, and and honestly, even that piece of music, Silva's gone, piece of music from the final cutscene is actually used pretty good. It actually does hit the motion spot really well, even if probably most of it probably is a little bit original. That's honestly not too bad original music.
Yeah, no, just I don't know what is putting my finger on the idea that something's just up with me with the live and learn version on Sonic 3.
I will say this though, I wish they had more of the lyrical parts of it, or just more of it in general. I think we need more of the space fights.
Maybe that's really it. Maybe it's just the fact that it's just the music, but we don't hear the lyrics. Maybe that's what's actually annoying me the most.
Yeah,
that's probably it. But I feel like it's a small nitpick.
That being said, even throughout half the movie, I wasn't expecting lyrics. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm sorry about that, but like, it's just gotta say it from my heart. I honestly just felt something was just up with the live and learn, and I just don't know what it was.
Yeah,
so maybe you helped me figure it out.
I'm not sure if I can, because I feel the opposite. I will, because whenever I hear any bits of live and learn, it's like, oh god, this soundtrack's so amazing, and when there's none of it, it's like. I would say people who say that that Sonic 3 soundtrack is amazing, they are a bit focused. They're usually a bit focused only on Live and Learn, and they just completely ignore
the rest of it.
Yeah, even as much as I do enjoy a little bit of the City Escape thing, it's very hard to hear.
I don't even think I heard Live and Learn. You said he escaped. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I said that.
God damn it! Were you deaf throughout the whole movie?
Then I wouldn't have heard the voices.
We got subtitles. Okay.
Look, either way, it's just there is actually one complaint though that aside from the live and learn, somehow bugging me.
What?
My actual complaint is that it's actually the pace of that little final scene. You know, like how we have Shadow.
Oh yeah, we need more of the space fights.
Yeah, exactly. That's what more bugged me, because like we then cut back to Jim Carrey, spanking himself.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I understand that, but like it felt so. I don't know the words. I'm thinking about.
I will say it's probably longer. I will say this though, the fight between Sonic and Shadow is pretty peak.
Really good though. Yeah, but I just think it would have been nice to see more Super Shadow and Super Sonic working together, and maybe it could have been better to cut afterwards or something. God, there's. I don't know. I need to watch it. I want to watch it again, but like.
Let's go cinema right now.
No.
Why not? When is the Terminator 2 coming again?
I think it's like 25th, 26th, something like that.
Is that like next week?
You want to watch it?
Yeah, I want to watch Terminator 2.
Okay, heck yeah. Okay, thanks for watching this movie. Yeah, we're gonna watch Terminator 2.
Sorry, but look, honestly, it's really confusing to say, but you know what I mean. It's just like the way that it comes to this.
I understand what I mean. Maybe there's some sort of movie creative decision that, maybe there was something. Maybe if they did add more, it would mess with the pace or something. But I do want more of it.
Otherwise, yes, honestly, I just gotta say, Escape from the City. I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah. Again, same with the final cutscene thing, but. Again, it's not very memorable music for me.
Like, I guess the one live and learn part I did like was the guitar. Was that one from the very beginning?
Honestly, I think I just liked every time it showed up. I am still upset that, when Shadow busts out and then it skates on the water and then you see the title. I'm still annoyed that bit of Live and Learn is not on the actual soundtrack. That's like one of my favorite use of it. It's like do 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 do.
We're Sonic nerds, aren't we?
Yeah.
The only thing
Video
that-
game nerds.
Heck yeah! Sorry.
Anyway, I was just saying, though there's one thing I think we definitely can all agree. I'm pretty sure Silver is also going to agree because he already stated it before, but might as well say it again. We got a different composer for the Sonic movies. Plays.
Yeah, heck, if Warhead is correct about the other people who decided to help out with the music, which is why we got other music over in Level 1 in the first place, maybe they can take over. I don't know.
It's just honestly like
Can we get the composer of the Illumination Mario movie in?
it just honestly feels like the movie has a lot of passion, but the music is the one part I would say.
Yeah, it's passionless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh crap! Did you want help from? We got food.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we were just about finished up with talking about Sonic 2, I guess.
Sonic
3.
Yeah, Sonic 2. It is. I mean, there was Sonic 1, there was Sonic 1.5, and then there's Sonic 2.
As for my thoughts on Sonic 3, since I didn't really get to talk,
You got 7-Up, right?
yes, I do in the fridge. You go get it yourself.
I mean, Retro, I think he talked about his opinion, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go ahead.
So yeah, as I said, Sonic 3 is a good blend of being fun and having serious moments, and it's kind of the main reason why I enjoy it the most out of all the Sonic movies. I like deep stories, and I do like fun here and there, so I really like how Sonic 3 balances them both out, and Shadow was really, really done well in that movie. And again, as I said, I do not approve of AI being used in music or art. At most, I guess it can be used as like, if you're really stuck for ideas and maybe you want to like use it to base off something, but it should never be used as the final product. And from what Retro and I have found out about the composer's thoughts on AI, from what Retro said, the composer seems to use AI as like a skeleton and then composes music using actual instruments. As long as you're using actual instruments for composing music, I'd say that's good and all, but I still prefer if people come up with music themselves, with using their own imaginations and whatnot. But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed Sonic 3. It is the movie of the year for me. And the action was freaking amazing. Like, holy shit, that fight between Sonic and Shadow, Super Sonic and Super Shadow, that was like
Peak.
yeah, that was like Dragon Ball levels of
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I still love the when Sonic kicks off from the mountain and like causes like lava to rise from and shifting the crust and then punching from one location to another like he's a freaking Flash.
Or more like
Okay.
Superman, because it is like that super move he has in Injustice 2 where he punches the guy across.
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Death Owl, which is actually a pretty good reference to the Man of Steel scene.
Yeah,
Damn it.
but and the fact that Sonic was actually thinking about killing Shadow, like holy shit!
Yeah.
Again, a good blend of fun and drama.
Yeah, someone on Twitter, I think it was Twitter probably, once mentioned that had Sonic not focused on revenge, he could have used Super Sonic to take down the Eclipse Cannon in about 5 seconds. Instead, he focuses on Shadow.
Yeah. Can I just say though, there's one thing that I did find funny though.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's not actually funny about the movie. It's just more about some guy just poorly criticizing the movie.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, like,
is
isn't
it the one guy or was it like a few people? 'Cause
It's just one guy, but like, it's like.
Sonic would never go after revenge, and another go out. Oh my god! It's almost as if this is not who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like there was one person
Your
who
anger,
criticized.
you can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of someone else. Like he was like, you know, the stupidest part. He barely paid attention to the movie.
Oh, that guy!
Yeah, like he was confused about why Gerald would want to, the what's the word I can't say because YouTube will censor us.
Destroy humanity.
Yeah, destroy humanity along with himself. He was so confused about it. Like, how,
Like, if you're not paying
Well, you're
attention
not
to the
paying
movie,
attention?
if you're not paying attention to the movie, no shit, Sherlock.
He even says it himself. The moment they took Maria away from me was more my family was dead. So I'm putting it all down.
like, how do you shoot your review on the foot right away? No, wait. I just explained how.
I just got a perfect comparison to that guy.
Go ahead.
Gaming in the Clinton years.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Honestly, yeah.
This game is so hard. I had to use a password. This game is so easy. This game is so short.
Yeah. Either way, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know what tier to put it in. Jesus, that's pretty hard. Like, what?
Maybe it should be at the bottom tier, honestly.
The review or the movie?
Movie.
Ah, that's true. I mean, Sonic 3 is good and all, but like, I don't know. I think I'll have to put it in the bottom tier, you know, Retro? Don't you think?
Do you have anything to say about the movie in general?
Sorry.
Oh, was that notes or was that no?
Hey, he's Eden. Maybe wait for him to finish up Eden.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I love it.
Actually, question.
What?
Which is better, Illumination Mario or Sonic 3? If you can't think of an answer right away, it's fine.
Yeah, I can't think of an answer right now.
Well, I think me and Silver know the answer.
Sonic 3.
Yeah, Sonic 3.
I hate you.
But anyway, as I was saying, the
Sonic 3 is
Retro.
actually a movie.
They're both actually a movie. What the heck are you talking?
References don't make a movie good.
Like,
By that,
I'm just kidding.
Then by that account, then Deadpool vs.
suck at
Wolverine doesn't count.
reviewing.
Anyway, so as I was saying, I think I'm gonna put the Sonic 3 movie on the bottom tier. It's a good movie. I just don't know if I will put it really top tier.
Yeah, I think the movie is so amazing. 1 out of 10.
Yeah, I think the Flash movie should go above it, and that didn't even come out in 2024.
10 out of 10.
You gotta be kidding me. That's like 1,000 out of 10 in the minus tier. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, I don't know. What would you say, Retro? Like, I have a feeling I know what these two are saying about Sonic 3. Or do you? Like, what tier you can put it in?
S tier.
Alright then. Would you put it would it be your movie of the year or would it be not?
Well, let's discuss that right now.
Yeah, we probably talked a lot longer with the movies, didn't we?
Guys, so the nominations are. Give me your phone. Give me your goddamn phone.
No.
Please wrap it up.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so the nominations are Transformers 1, The Wild Robots, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, The Garfield Movie, Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Doom Part 2. So,
And the Dude Part 2.
and all Game of the Years are Lucario X.
The movie of the year? Is that a game?
Movie year, Lucario X.
Dune Part 2.
Silver,
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Shimoda.
I don't know. It's either between Sonic 3 or Transformers 1.
Keep thinking.
What about you? Yeah.
I'll put Sonic 3.
Alex, how am I so split with this one?
How did Lucario X come to a conclusion faster than you?
I guess I'm gonna have to go for Sonic 3. I like Transformers 1 a lot, but like, yes, it's gonna be second. It's gonna be second place.
Well, there we have it. The movie of the year is Dune 2 and Sonic 3.
3-1.
3-1.
This does not feel fair for some
I
reason.
mean, we're not doing a competition or anything. These are the final answers.
What? This isn't a competition?
No, it's not.
This is not a dick. This isn't a dick measuring contest.
But if it was, I'd be in fourth place.
What?
Oh my god! Retro, what the hell?
Hey, he's the one who started this.
Eh.
Well, thanks thanks for watching this year's last year's game and movie of the year. If you want to see the previous year, please comment down below and we'll think about it, and we'll probably do it as well.
We'll probably start from 1994 though.
I think it's probably better to go downwards. Except for when it comes to next year, because then we'll do next game and movie of the year. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly had fun with it, actually.
At least now we have a better idea of how it's going to work now.
Yes, I apologize. I thought it was a bit obvious.
But, you know, we need to bring guests next time.
Maybe.
But let's bring like Pikmin or something. Let's bring Pikmin or Ty in here.
Anyway, good night. Try staying there. Yeah.
So, do you like dehydration gun?
Shoot up with the dehydration gun.